Smoochy, smoochy, someone's in love.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon best friends who fell in love.
I think we have an audience.
If I had returned your bracelet back then, you wouldn't be stuck in this bubble with me now.
No, it's okay. I'm having fun.
What do you say? Want to go around again?
I do.
For this list, we're looking at the most iconic cartoon besties who ended up falling for each other. We'll consider characters from TV shows and TV show movies, but standalone movies won't count for this one. Before we get started, let us know who your favourite pairing is in the comments below. Number 10, Starfire and Robin, Teen Titans franchise. In most, if not all, of the Teen Titans media out there, Robin and Starfire meet under less than ideal circumstances. That's probably what brings them so close in the first place.
There. Now maybe we can be...
If you wish not to be destroyed, you will leave me alone.
Hey, it's not every day you kiss someone within moments of meeting them. In the 2003 Teen Titans, Starfire and Robin develop feelings for each other early on, but don't actually admit them to each other until the series finale movie.
Well, it's about time.
Teen Titans Go, however, mixes up their dynamic quite a bit. The reboot sees Robin head over heels for Starfire, and not trying to be discreet about it either.
Tamaranians have the ability to learn languages through the lip contact. Now we can communicate.
Oh, okay. But you felt something, right? A spark, maybe?
Number 9, Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, the Spectacular Spider-Man. These are two of the few BFFs on this list who didn't actually end up together. A healthy dose of realism is nice every once in a while, even if we are only talking about cartoons.
Maybe we shouldn't wait together.
Yeah, maybe not.
Things don't always work out, and that's certainly the case here for Peter and Gwen. While they do admit their feelings for one another, they're each dating other people at the time.
Hello? Hey, Harry. Oh, Liz is there too. Yeah, sure. We'll be there in a few minutes.
Peter breaks up with Liz, but it's not as cut and dry with Gwen and Harry. Harry's pretty toxic with the way he handles things here, but long story short, Gwen stays with him out of compassion.
I don't know what I'd do without you, Gwen. You're all that's keeping me from going back on the green myself.
Maybe Peter and Gwen aren't swinging to new heights in this one, but they'll always be friends. Number 8, Sprig Planter and Ivy Sundew, Amphibia. When Anne first meets Ivy, Sprig introduces her as his childhood acquaintance and occasional sparring partner. They've clearly been best friends for a long time, and we, like Anne, easily pick up on the chemistry between them.
Well. She's kinda cute, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well.
We have to commend Amphibia for its wonderful pacing with this relationship, because Ivy and Sprig inevitably getting together isn't dangled over our heads like some other couples on this list. Even though it seems like they might stay friends, Sprig realises his feelings pretty quickly, and Ivy must realise the same, because she asks him out not long after.
Do you think you'd want to go out with me sometime?
Here's a pair that definitely hopped to it. Get it? Because they're frogs? Yeah, you got it.
Wanna dance?
Number 7, Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz, Star versus the Forces of Evil. This is probably one of the longest running cartoon will they won't they situations.
You have to let me figure things out on my own. I don't need a hero. I need a friend.
Considering they live under the same roof, it's pretty much a given that Star and Marco grow close, and before long they're best friends. There's a lot of back and forth between who has a crush on who at what time, plus third, fourth and even fifth parties who enter the mix. By the end though, the Starco ship finally sets sail.
Marco, I want you to love me because I love you.
Even with the inopportune romantic feelings, Star and Marco are always there for one another, which is what makes them such a strong couple. The evidence is in the power of their love merging two whole worlds together in the series finale.
Any idea what happens if we stay here?
No, and I don't care. Because with or without magic,
We belong together.
Things definitely get a little weird and a little wild. Number 6, Steven Universe and Connie Maheshwaran, Steven Universe franchise. Steven and Connie first meet on the beach, although they had previously noticed each other at a parade about a year before the series beginning. Steven returns a bracelet she'd lost there, and incidentally becomes Connie's first friend.
So, are you going to introduce us? Steven was so excited to meet you. Right, Steven?
Hey, don't mess with his funky flow.
Their friendship develops naturally into mutual crushes, and eventually into a real relationship. They're able to fuse into Stevoni without even trying, which is definitely an indication of just how strong their bond is, considering that fusions are usually reserved for gems alone.
It's impossible! Or at the very least, inappropriate.
Wow! You two look great together! How does it feel, Steven? Connie? Stevani?
It feels amazing.
After overcoming their hurdles and despite going down different paths, the end of Steven Universe Future sees Connie and Steven officially dating. If there's one gem that won't shatter, it's this relationship.
Text me when you get to that bed and breakfast. Don't breakfast without me.
You got it.
Number 5, Adora and Katra, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Adora and Katra start off as childhood friends in the Horde. Flash forward to suppressed feelings of jealousy, outside manipulation, and general misunderstandings, and Katra becomes Adora's enemy.
You leaving was the best thing that ever happened to me. I am so much stronger than anyone ever thought. I wonder what I could have been if I'd gotten rid of you sooner.
Their love for each other is apparent though. Even through this quarrel and by the final season, things slowly get resolved. It's not until the very last episode, however, that we get a love confession.
You love me. You're such an idiot. I love you too.
It's this very confession that gives Adora the strength to continue fighting and ultimately liberate Etheria. That kiss took all of 5 seasons, but hey, it was definitely worth the wait.
It's over. He's gone. Good riddance.
Number 4, Danny Fenton and Sam Manson, Danny Phantom. These two don't get together officially until the very last episode.
I just have to warn you, I'm no pushover, you know. I still have my own way of doing things.
That's what I'm counting on.
Still, there are more than a few hints throughout the series that they're crushing on each other, and also several fake-out make-outs. We can't help feeling a little bad for Tucker here. As is often the case in trio friendships, Tucker's left third wheeling once it's clear Sam and Danny have feelings for each other, especially when they spend so much time in denial.
Do you guys realize what it's like to like somebody you can't be with? Do you, Sam? Huh? Do you?
In the meantime, Sam is shown to be jealous when Danny develops feelings for Valerie, and generally dislikes Paulina. The roles are reversed when Sam starts going out with Gregor.
He's so obviously working with the guys in white.
Oh, so that's it. The only way a boy could like me is if it was part of a plot to get you? Ego much?
I guess there's a reason Danny goes green-eyed as a ghost. Number 3, Isabella Garcia Shapiro and Phineas Flynn, Phineas and Ferb. Isabella's crush on Phineas is evident from the very beginning, but seems so rarely ever reciprocated. In an aged up episode, however, it's revealed that Phineas started feeling the same way once they got into high school, right around the same time that Isabella gave up.
I always thought the two of you would end up together.
I wish. I am so in the friend zone there.
While their whole group is tight-knit enough, it's pretty clear that aside from Ferb, Phineas considers Isabella his closest friend. Between their several kisses and meaningful moments, we knew these two were in it for the long haul. There's nothing cuter than childhood friends getting together later on.
Well, that was worth the wait.
Yes, it was.
Well, except maybe Meep. He's pretty cute. Number 2, Aang and Katara, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Aang's crush on Katara is pretty obvious right out of the gate, but they get to know each other on purely platonic terms.
Aang's just a good friend, a sweet little guy, just like Momo.
Thanks.
Through their time training and fighting, they grow closer, and Katara eventually returns Aang's feelings. It takes until the series finale for the pair to become official though. Later they're shown to get married and start a family. This isn't the only noteworthy romance in the Avatar franchise. The Legend of Korra sees Korra and Asami, despite being trapped in a love triangle with Mako for much of the series, ultimately forming a bond of their own. While their romance isn't explored in the show, their story continues in a series of comics, where they share their first kiss and discuss their feelings for each other. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Jonesy Garcia and Nikki Wong, 16. Here's a couple who shows us dating your BFF isn't always easy.
I was at the dance with this really hot girl and things should have been great, but all I could think about was you. Annoying, sarcastic, totally frustrating you. Nikki, you're the only girl I want to go out with, so I'm asking you.
April O'Neil and Casey Jones, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dude, they totally get married.
It gives me great pleasure to pronounce you, Casey Jones, and you, April O'Neil, man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Carrie and Devin. Total Drama presents The Redonkulous Race. Apparently, competition brings out the love in people.
The sisters? That means we're still in the race. Okay, grab the bird, we gotta go!
Fred Jones and Daphne Blake. Scooby-Doo franchise. A couple for the ages.
But I can't wait another night to say what I must say. I love you.
I love you.
Fry and Leela. Futurama. I Love You 3000. No, the year.
If I could make one moment last forever, this is the one I would choose.
I'm glad you did. It was a good life.
Kinda lonely though? Maybe?
I was never lonely. Not even for a minute.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. Kim Possible. This has to be the longest awaited friends to lover kisses of all time, as far as cartoons go at least. Kim and Ron start out as childhood friends, meeting in pre-K.
I'm warning you. I have an imaginary friend. He is huge. Rufus! Hey, bullies! Hiya!
The daring duo have each other's backs from day one, each complementing the other's strengths and quirks, and that stays the same up until the end of the series. There are hints throughout the show of there being hidden feelings between them.
So I guess the crush and everything was all moodulator, huh?
Not everything. There's still fireworks.
Ron himself, on prom night, admits there's always been something there.
You really think there's a guy out there for me?
Out there? In here?
Oh, really?
Luckily, we didn't have to wait very long for this pair to get together after Ron's confession. Plus, we got an entire season showcasing their relationship afterwards. Booyah!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.